I forgot to turn the mic on. I wish I could figure out this system where the mic would stay on. I wouldn't have to actually do it every time. So I had to have my eyes dilated today, so I didn't get a whole lot of work done. But I thought before I went to bed, I would at least get this stuff glued. Let me shut the door so Tilly doesn't get in here. Put on my mask. And I still have to cover this. So I need to pattern this. So I'll probably, I think I'm going to put the arms together. And then tomorrow I'm going to pattern everything. I'm probably going to machine sew the body inside the body. And I might machine sew some of the arms. And then I should be able to finish this thing up tomorrow or maybe Friday at the very latest. So I'd like to get this out. Good. So anyway. All right. Okay. All right, so you can usually do a bunch of these at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. I did adjust the pattern on these after I logged off. So the next time I build Benjamin Franklin, his arms will be the right length. I might put this pattern up on the website for sale. I can see how it could be pretty useful head shapes and body shapes for people, even who don't want to do Benjamin Franklin. They at least would have a starting point for things like, you know, Boss Hogg or Orson Welles or Dane DeVito or whatever. Jack Black.
Oh, I did forget with these guys. These are the inside of the. No, these aren't. These are the inside of the armpit. You know the. I need to make a hole for the string to come through, the shoelaces to come through. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. There we go. Now, let's see. Oh, hi Rob. I am actually building Benjamin Franklin's his arms. I actually cut all these out last night, but I was saying that I had to get my eyes dilated today, so I didn't really do a whole lot. But tomorrow I'd like to be able to pattern all the rest of the fabric, so I need to get this glued up before I can do that. Well, I wasn't sure I was going to film this part because I don't know how interesting it really is. But I'm always shocked by the things that people find interesting. So. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the fan for a second.
Okay. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's just make sure I have a right and a left on this thing. I'm really surprised that this is straight at the bottom here. Usually I round those off. So this is a really old pattern. So we'll see how it works. Each finger in there. I think that index finger is not quite as long as I'd like it to be. I don't think I had this placed in there quite right. So I'm going to do it again. This one thread is glued to my hand. It's driving me crazy. All right. So this is going to be the forearm. Still seems a little long, but and this I got to put glue around this part to round that out. But there's this forearm, and now I will. Let me think about this. I just want to make sure I don't make two right arms or two left arms. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And then this is going to go. Going to put that together. And I'm going to feed. I put a hole in the top of this one. I'll feed these shoelaces through that hole. Come on. Here we go. So I'm going to actually put glue around these two edges, or this edge here, and this edge here, and all the way around these guys. So I'll do that in the next pass and get the rest of this done. And I'm just pinching the edges of this together. Oh. Better feed that through. I'm going to put the respirator back on, and then I'm going to glue up all these pieces I missed before. Make sure Tilly's not in here. I don't like to use the glue when Tilly's in the room.
Okay. So I'm running a little bit of glue all the way around the fingers. Try not to glue them all together. Try not to get glue on the rod too. Yeah, it's barge cement. The barge contact cement. You let it get tacky and then it just sticks together. There's that. Do the other arm. I think this glue's just about had it. Yeah, but it's real nasty stuff. Since the respirator. I usually would do this outside, but I'm trying to film most of this, so I'm wearing the respirator and all that, but this stuff's really nasty. And if you want to speed up the dry, you can use the hair dryer to do it. It just isn't quite as strong of a bond. And you could also heat it up when it's still tacky, and you can pull it apart if you need to. If you've done something wrong. Tell you what, there's so little glue in here now. I have another bottle of it, another can of it. Okay. I'm going to turn the fan on again to air this room out. Here I am in all my Darth Vader glory.
So you have to wait about 3 to 5 minutes for it to tack up, depending on how cold it is. It's pretty warm here today. So then what you can do, well, let me get the one I started with. You can actually start, you can push the two edges together to round out all these fingers. It'll make it easier to put it inside the fabric skin. Okay, so you can kind of see. This is the way one hand looks now. All pinched together. And then this is how it started. It's just kind of blocky. Thanks. Do you build puppets as well, or are you just starting, or just trying to figure out why I'm on in the middle of the night gluing? And I want to leave a gap between the different sections of the arm, if I can. All right. Okay, so there's one arm. Okay, so that's his. I'm just going to pin it all on so you can see how it all goes together. And that'll have a hole that the shoelace goes through to keep the arm on. I could put his head on, but or his shirt on, but whoops. Where did his other arm go? There it is. So little glasses. I obviously haven't finished them yet, but and the fabric will help kind of cover a lot of these problems. I may actually have the wrong arm on the wrong side, but so there he is with his now beefed up arms. So I am going to this was just a quick night, Nick, a quick video. I was just going to show the gluing of that process for anybody who cared. But tomorrow I'm going to put I'll put the skin on him and his ears and everything else, and hopefully get him done, ready to ship off to get his costume made. Oh, a little taller than he used to be. There we go. Here we go. All righty. What we got here? My daughters build because I like all the puppets. I really enjoyed watching them throughout my lifetime. Oh, very cool. Do they post on any of the puppet makers workshops or anything like that? Have I seen their work? All right, well, I will be back on tomorrow. Probably a long day tomorrow. But thank you for... Oh, that's weird. I have two ears that I cut out at the same time, and they're two completely different shapes. Yoink. Okay, now I got two ears in the same shape. It's very cool. Yeah, I started when I was in college building puppets. Before then, I wanted to be a cartoonist, so I picked two of the hardest things to try and make a living at. But anyway, both of them are fun. So anyway, I'll be on tomorrow, and thanks for keeping me company. I'll see you later.